In this lesson, we're going to talk through some of the most fundamental concepts that you need to understand for your team, for your business, for your family. Really, we're going to talk through the concepts of mission, vision, values, strategic objectives. These are things that all contribute to something called organizational health. Again, it doesn't matter if it's a team, if it's a business, if it's a family, if it's a church. If you can understand how mission fits in with vision and values and organizational health. And we're going to also later on talk about something called culture. And really the goal here is to get you to understand how integrity works. When you can really get team integrity, you'll be surprised at how quickly you'll be able to move forward as a team. Now, good leaders already sort of have an innate sense of mission, vision, values, but great leaders know how to communicate this throughout their organization. And our tools online will help you to do that so you can actually use these videos, and in fact, this whole series with your team to get everyone on the same page, moving forward together. So let's start in this first lesson by introducing mission, vision, values. All right, so we're going to diagram this whole thing out. You could get the link for these slides in the resources below. And let's start with mission. Mission answers the question, why do we exist? As a company, as a team, as an organization, why do we exist? Now notice mission is the broadest box. It's going to contain everything else we talk about today, including vision. And vision answers the question, where are we going? From where we are now to where we want to be later. So now you notice vision is a little bit more specific than your broad mission. Mission answers, why do we exist? Vision answers, where are we going in the next 2 to 4 years, 3 to 5 years, whatever. So for example, your mission statement might be, okay, we want to produce the best widgets the world has ever seen or something. So it's this broad thing that you can plaster out there for the world to see. Mission is something that your clients will understand. It's super simple. It should be simple. It should be easy for everyone to articulate. Now, again, it doesn't mean that you and your team can articulate it right away. It might take you some time to figure out, well, why do we exist? What really is our mission? But a vision is more specific. So let's say that you've got a 3 to 5 year vision. And what you're going to say is, this is what we envision. This is where we think we're going to be in 3 to 5 years. There might be 3, 4, 5 different sort of vision items on your list. So the mission is one overarching thing that describes you and your purpose, whereas the vision probably includes several different things that you envision happening in the next few years. Now take a look at how your values fit into this. Your organizational values, your team values answer the question, what do we care about? Okay, so team values might be something like honesty or integrity or people. We value people, or we value hard work, or whatever. As you think through, okay, what are the things that really we value? Our team, our leadership, let's make sure that we're clear on our values, and let's see how they all fit into our mission and our vision, and we're not going to violate these values as we press forward and try to accomplish our goals together. And there's one more fundamental that you need to understand now, and it's your strategy. And your strategy answers the question, how will we get there? The vision that we've established, where are we going in the next few years? The strategy answers, well, how are we going to do it? Strategically, what are the things that we're going to do to get from where we are now to where we want to be in a few years? So your strategic objectives are like your to-do list. You're going to say, okay, in order to accomplish this vision item, we've got to do this better, and we've got to do this better. And so you begin to list out very clear strategic objectives to move your team, to move your organization forward. And this is really important because, a lot of companies, a lot of teams, they're really good at saying, this is what we want to do, this is what our vision is. But if you don't actually map out, what those practical objectives are to get there, then really you're not going to get any traction as a team or as an organization. Now again, this is just an introduction to these concepts: mission, vision, values, strategy. But if you want your team to be healthy, you've got to start with this conversation. Get everyone on the same page. Make sure that you start to take the time to develop your mission, vision, values, and strategy. Again, you can use the resources below with your team to begin thinking about this and processing this. Don't rush it. It's going to take some time. So you can download that worksheet and begin working through this. Now, the next lesson is where we're going to talk a little bit about team culture, because you can have the greatest mission, vision, values, and strategy in the world, but at the end of the day, if your team culture doesn't match up with all of that, you're really not moving forward and you're really not going to accomplish any of that. So anyway, start with this conversation now, and we'll see you in the next lesson to talk about your team culture.